Welcome back. Day 5. You know, I see my videos and I see some like 50 views, 73 views, and sometimes I feel sad. Sometimes I feel, why isn't that Sapna Chaudhary, that girl from Haryana who dances so well? She's like, what, 100 million views? Sapna Chaudhary. She dances very well. And I got like 50 views. I'm a human being, and it sometimes I feel, is this even worth doing? But it is perfectly worth doing, because I'm not speaking to 100 million people. I'm speaking to definitely Neha, definitely Astha, definitely Hamza, and somebody else that Neha has introduced to this boot camp. And I have a face in my mind, and somewhere even an audience for one, audience of one, is a good audience. So thank you for coming back. If you're coming back for day 5. E. Until 4 minutes back, E was for English. But I decided that I'm going to get a lot of opportunities to stress on languages, particularly English, in a while. E for elocution. E for elocution. ELOCUTION. What does it mean? The skill of clear and expressive speech, especially of distinct pronunciation and articulation.
Enunciation.
Yeah. Now, there's something else. Elocution is a skill used by many people who must speak in public as a part of their job. Proper elocution involves speaking clearly with a neutral accent. It's a skill that can be learned and must be practiced. It can be learned and must be practiced. I owe a lot to my father, who used to do Jabardasti with me and send me to elocution competitions from 2nd standard onwards. He used to write down those speeches for me, and I just used to read it by heart, by rote, and just go and deliver it, oftentimes not knowing many of the words. But that, from 2nd standard onwards, it became second nature. Now, if there are parents who have stumbled upon this video, one of the best things you can do to your child is to encourage this child to participate in elocution competitions, debate competitions. It's also called oratory competitions. These are about speaking, drama, why not? One of the saddest things about an Indian courtroom is a lawyer. In fact, plenty of courtrooms, all the courtrooms, plenty of lawyers who don't speak. Can you imagine that? You go to any courtroom, you just hear them murmuring. It's like, it's almost as if they're apologizing for being there. Senior. It's only when somebody like me lands that the voice boom. Lawyers don't speak in our courtrooms. That's because either they're diffident or they're shy or they don't feel the need to speak. We are speakers. We are lawyers. We need to speak. And elocution, the dictionary meaning is so clear. To be able to speak well. Now, you need to be able to speak well in any language. You need to hold a conversation. Okay. Elocution covers what will you talk to a client. That's not a speech, but you're sitting with a client in his office, your office, in a cafe. You should come across as somebody who speaks right. What will you speak? You're giving a speech somewhere. What will you speak? In the courtroom, how will you articulate? Right? You can develop a style. You can bring in a lot of substance. If you read those books and you're composing, you have substance. You can develop your own unique style. And that brings confidence in you. I think what people, particularly youngsters, what they lack is confidence. Okay, first of all, you're on social media, which is a shit place to be. Because, everybody's so happy on Facebook. Their lives are so perfect on Facebook. Okay, there are no sad stories out there. So there is this, huge pressure to always look nice. Okay, and you spend all your time there. You cannot look faulty. Your birthday is the best birthday in the world. and you know to do everything better than everybody else. That's what everybody is doing out there. But what it does is it kills your confidence. It kills what you are. It kills the uniqueness about you. Elocution, the way you talk, is your signature, and it can be all your own. Watch great orators. Watch Bala Sahib Thackeray. Watch Raj Sahib Thackeray. Watch Adolf Hitler. Watch Narendra Modi ji. Watch Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. And then there are so many that come to my mind, and see how they do it. It's been developed over a period of time with practice. Alright? Now this is how you elocute. This is how you talk. So elocution, and it should always be like this. Don't ignore my short pants. I'm not on social media. Okay. You have to be confident. You can stand whichever way you want. Okay. You can be any way you care for. As long as you know what you're talking and how you're going to talk. Alright. Now in a courtroom, when you become lawyers, don't do this. Lordship, your senior. What's wrong with you? Okay, this is how you do it. Even if you're doing something silly like taking an adjournment. Lordship, I'm here to seek an adjournment, and a short date will suffice just well. If you do this, I'm getting a migraine, so just excuse me for this. If you do this, you have everybody's attention. And imagine if you're arguing, how will it be? Imagine if you're arguing, how will it be? You need to throw your words. You need to pause. You need to consider that your ear and what you are talking will make or mar the day of the client. Alright? So, you need to do far better than an actor will do. I'm not saying you act, but I'm saying you deliver your oratory in such a fine manner that the judge takes a good look at you and never forgets your face. Now your face, I don't care how it looks, he will never forget it because of the way you speak. Crisp, clear, concise, and a loud voice that reverberates, that boomerangs. The words go like that, like that, like that, like that. Hit and watch, go all around the courtroom. I'm not saying scream and do chest beating and thumping and all that shit. Okay, poise. Okay, composed but confident and clear. Make your body language in sync with your verbal language. Okay, don't cower like this, don't do all this. Okay, if you're a man, stand like that, stand like that, stand like that. You stand whichever way you want to. For all I can, stand like that. Okay, if you're a woman, I don't know how you'll stand. But if you're a woman, stand whichever way which makes you feel confident. That's the point. E for elocution, and this is what I want Astha, Neha and Hamza to do. Find a mirror. Okay, here it is. Find a mirror and just go here like this. Choose any topic. Look at yourself. Stand straight. Alright? And yeah, you do whatever you want to look good. And you practice. You develop a manner of your own. Mr. Bachchan always does this. Okay? You talk. You take a topic and you talk. Talk for 2 minutes. Talk for 3 minutes. Talk for 4 minutes. Write down anything. Talk what the hell you want. Alright? The important thing is you talk. If you don't do this, you will embarrass yourself and your clients in the courtroom. Right? And do this every day. Make it 2 minutes, make it 5 minutes. Choose interesting topics. Nobody is watching you except you. Nobody is watching you except you. And don't miss one opportunity to speak at any forum. Your neighbor's child has a birthday, just go there and find an opportunity to speak. That's how you'll gain your confidence. Thank you for being here. I'll emerge with day 6 shortly. Bye-bye.